This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. The shadows starting to get. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Sliding out of the pocket. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Defensively. You're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7. Way. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Rodgers. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On first down, Rodgers. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jordan Brooks able to record his 5th sack of the season. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely. But that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that. Talk. I mean, guys often say that's...
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A good pick up there, 26 yards. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining. Rodgers now on first down.
A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Noah Fant
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are back within a score. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there.
Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best team.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the field. This was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Second down at 5.
Rodgers now to throw.
He dumps this off to Dillon underneath.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Third and short to give to the tight end. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Dillon is in. Touchdown, Packers. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because, to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all night. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. It's Wilson. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
And there's the rookie from Western Michigan, Dwayne Eskridge.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down, escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
They'll try the left side. Carson running right through it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. They go play action with Wilson. Flushed out right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always laterals. They can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals.
Don't worry about touchdown, Packers. K.J. Hamler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover, and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change. You got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Leaves it for Penny. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Carson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. Carson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Get off the field.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks in this thing up. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Carlos Dunlap able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle. Shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Now Brown. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Bring it!
All the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks get the quick. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Go time, baby.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers, on just 2 plays, have taken the lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Play action. Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a close. Myers now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Rodgers. This will be caught. Judy. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Rodgers. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now Crosby for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
23 yards, the final tally. Throwing is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Brian, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Again, Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. 3 straight runs now, and that defense has held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now, I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Myers' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So to begin the 3rd quarter, look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now, it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers.
He'll check this down, complete to Dillon.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 35. Woo, yeah! Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive. What we just saw there, tip of the cap to them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable.
Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes. And they'll set up 45-yard line. These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to 9-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Carson. And a solid run down inside the 30. 149 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They run again with Carson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The end result, 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Carson.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point up and through by. Interesting here in this 4th quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean,
the ball is loose. Dillon lost it.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson.
And this will go to Carson out wide.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie. Set to go. They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
This pass caught by Hamler.
And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And it's a Packers touchdown.
K.J. Hamler.
On the year.
And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Come on, Mike. You coming on, Mike. You need to see out this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I don't know how flipping fumble in the first play. Like, are you serious, man? Come on, let me get that hit stick off, man. Come on.
25 to the 27.
He's not gonna just run the ball because he knows he doesn't have time for that. So I need to get a 55 wide. Gonna have to contain him.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
oh snap!
Look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's
yes, keep him in bounds.
Better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Let's go.
Lefty's got it to Everett. And the play goes
a loss of yards. Let's go. Come on. Oh, he's one man. I'm a one man. Simple.
Unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Wilson to throw. Finding some room in midfield.
Keep in bounds. Come on, bro. Yes, he did.
The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson.
All right, cool.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
Where's the rules?
As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Tascer, if you're still in this, can you tell me I'm allowed to rush too?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
I think I am. Well.
Now Wilson. And that's going to be
DPMO, man.
Gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Make him go over.
Throwing now is Wilson.
What? Oh my gosh! He was right there. That's a pick.
Out of bounds right there. 11 more on that one and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of
Come on, man.
I can do it.
That's a pick, man.
Keep firing.
That's a pick, man.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first. They need
to snap.
As they come up on 1st and goal.
No! That's a pick, man. Robbed.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance, and let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Going for it on the road, want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
They're going to try and run for it, and he's going to get in for the 2 points. Call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Money play, money play, money play, money play.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in
As
position
possible.
for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for the Seahawks, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
52 to 50 fucking 1. I hear my heart beat to the beat of the drum. I hear my heart beat to the beat of the drum. Da, 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 da. I need to find a player to put on the Oh, my chest. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Yeah, cool. Retard. Quindi Oreo. Two-point conversion, man. Pride is a devil. Pride is a devil. I think control of me. Pride is a devil. Why are there still 3 people in the stream? You got control on me, pride devil. Control of me. I actually lost that game. I actually lost that game. That's crazy, man. Pride is a devil. On me. Cap. Call it Kaepernick. Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick. Well, that's Cap. Pride is the devil. You got a hold on me. Pride is the devil. The Forest Buckner. Let me do his move. So I changed that one depending on whether they got fearless or not. Jonathan Taylor. Oh, whoa! That's a +2. Oh, it's only to 94. I'll take that. Pride is the devil. You know, hold on me. Pride is the devil. +1's okay. Yeah, this is. See, yeah. Game knew I was in the mood. They said it busted me. Nice thing. Say nothing. Alright, Paris, let's get you route tech. Ah, my boy Paris Campbell, man. I'll never forget that game he won for me in Madden 20. D-boy over the top, he caught it. Timeout. Win the game, man. Pride is a devil. And a hold on me. Hold on me, pride and devil. Ah, she lost that game, man.